Hi there everybody, I'm Nerd, and welcome to Pokemon SoulSilver. This will be the first ever Let's Play on this channel, and I'm really excited to get into making content and just like sharing experiences that I have and the fun that I have playing games. With hopefully, a bunch of different people. I chose Pokemon SoulSilver to sort of start off that experience because, well, Pokemon is my absolute and utter favorite video gaming franchise, and Pokemon SoulSilver is like my second favorite entry in the series. I think I'll save my first favorite for when I'm a bit better at this, but let's just get into it, really. Not much else to talk about, so let's just start the adventure. There's not going to be any info needed. Dot 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 dot. Yawn. Huh? A guest at this hour? Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. It's a little Meryl fella. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. I've heard this spiel plenty of times, though. I don't need to hear it much more. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me? I am a boy, Oak. I really get some better glasses, man. I'm telling you, the professors, every single game. Is it a rule that I'm not gonna? Alright, let's just name the character. Of course, we're going to name ourselves Nerd. I mean, what else would I name myself? Other than the other names that I have for myself. But that's completely irrelevant. Nerd, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, so many kinds of experiences. There's so much waiting for you! Dreams! Adventure! Let's go to the world of Pokemon! I'll see you later! And that old man, I swear to God, every single time I have to start a game where Professor Oak is yelling at you, I just imagine him just screaming at me at the top of his lungs because he's a delirious old fart, and, well, that's... man, I am just rambling. Hi, Nerd. You're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. She was playing hide-and-seek with her Meryl. Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance Professor Elm was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask of you. You know where his lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. This is your trainer card. Here you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what to do in no time. Okay, thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Yo, always appreciate your mom, guys. It's that easy. It's just that simple. Hey there, Meryl. How are you doing, fella? You doing, little friend? It's Lyra. She's also our friend, supposedly. She doesn't even talk to us here, so I don't really know how good of a friend she is. She legitimately just walks away. Hey, what do you have to say? Actually, I like your bag. Cool, thanks. Really giving me a lot to work off there in that conversation. This is a Pokemon lab, and this is a dude. Let's see. So, this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? And he shoved you. Okay. He's a real jerk, it seems. I also forgot to change my settings, so let me do that. I'm going to change myself to fast, text speed, and I'm going to be playing in set battle style. I think it provides a lot more of a challenge, which is a lot more fun, really. If you don't know what set battle style does, it makes it that you can't change out immediately after fainting a Pokemon. You have to use a turn to switch out. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. It's how online battles are done. So let's head on in to the professor's lab. Hey there, Prof.
Hi, nerd. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon. Just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon. But walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from.
Okie dokie. And he's getting... oh, hey, I got it. Why was there a ringtone if you got an email? What kind of person has, like, a cell phone ringtone for their email alert?
Okay. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time, it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know! You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there.
Okie dokie. I might... okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save real quick, just in case I get a nature so bad that it truly just makes me want to slam my face into my keyboard. I'll cut it out if I have to grab a different Totodile. Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry, spoilers. I'm picking Totodile. If you couldn't tell by my YouTube profile picture, Feraligatr is my favorite Pokemon, so of course I'm going to be picking Totodile. I wouldn't really pick anything else. I haven't picked another Johto starter in years. Gonna be naming this guy after what I always name him, Peony, which is a reference to another game that I really like, one that I hope to one day be able to play on this channel because I really enjoy it, and it'd be cool to show it to people, because I don't think it's that well known of a game. But anyway,
how do you like walking with Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, nerd.
Alright, thanks, man. Let's check out Totodile here. Oh, Naive Nature. That's fine. I'm cool with that. He's gonna have to run special attacking moves for a little while, so... you know, not having a special attack lowering nature and getting some speed out of it is pretty... I'm okay with that. May end up with a mixed attacking Feraligatr depending on how team's looking. Hey there, Lyra.
Nerd! So you picked a Totodile! That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya!
Alright, well, bye. Oh, hey, they're having a little... oh, Meryl and Totodile talk to each other. They talked to each other and had a nice little convo. That's nice. Hey, Mom, I got a dude.
Oh, nerd, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you? Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say. What kind of task? I see. That sounds a little difficult. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot.
Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Nerd received the Pokegear. The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call too. Do you remember how? Yes, I do, Mom. I know how to use a phone. You tell me anyway. You know what? Mom, listen to me. You can't just be asking me stuff and then when I tell you, oh. So, if it wasn't already obvious, I am in fact using an emulator due to the fact that I don't have myself a capture card, and HeartGold and SoulSilver are notorious for their bugs with emulators. So I will just reset the emulator real quick and make a cut after I have done so. Alright, we're back, and everything isn't absolutely incredibly messed up. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it does, I'll just cut it. I won't even say anything. But let's get going here. That's Dickbag over here is still just sitting there doing whatever. Oh, hey, Professor Elm.
Wait 1 second. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number.
Alright, registered Professor Elm in the Pokegear.
I'll call you if anything comes up.
Okie dokie, artichoke. I will be sure to not entirely care because this kinda, I don't really give a heck. But anyway, just gonna keep on walking down Route 31 here. That was always kind of, well, it's because, well, first off, who even, get it? It's funny. I feel like if I had to say it's funny, it's probably not funny. But anyway, Hoot Hoot, who even asked you to show up in front of my face? You're getting scratched, and I'm getting some XP because Peony needs to hit the gym, get some levels. Alright, you're gone. Get out of my house. This is my house. The entire world is my house. But anyway, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by that Hoot Hoot. It's because the first 4 regions are based off of Japan. So they're all the routes are interconnected. So the different places you go, the higher the route number gets. That's why, like, in Sinnoh, the route number is like in 200, and it's like, whoa, where'd this come from? It's because there's like a bunch. The idea would be is that there's a bunch of regions in between, or maybe just like one region in between Johto and Sinnoh that has like a bunch of routes, and there's other parts of the country that have, you know, their own regions that have their own routes, and etc., etc. Blah blah blah. Old man, hello.
You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me.
Okay. You're a little fast, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes, you loser. I'll try to go as slow as possible so I can keep it up.
This guy's a jerk. He's a real rude dude. This is
a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them.
You're really just not slowing down. You realize you could turn them off, right?
This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. The Route 30 is this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. This is sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. And this is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are only found in the water.
Jesus, man, you are just way too fast for an old guy.
Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, there's a brand new.
Never received the running shoes. I'm very scared to wear what this old man just gave me.
It also says hold the B button down to sprint.
So, the best feature in all of Pokemon history here. Game Freak, why did you remove this? Well, they remove something every single game because that's what Masuda thinks making a game unique is all about, but whatever. Best feature in any Pokemon game here. Watch this little icon. Bam. It's orange now. Guess what that means? I'm running forever. I don't have to press the B button. I don't have to hold down my B button for the rest of my life just to run. No, I just get to do it all the time. It's awesome. And this old man is still following me.
I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it.
The guy Gent loaded the map card on Nerd's Pokegear. Nerd's Pokegear can now show the town map. Select the Pokegear on the touchscreen and then select the town map icon. You'll see the map of the region currently in the Pokegear becomes more useful as your card. I wish you luck on your journey. Thanks! Alright, see ya. But yeah, that's it's such a useful feature, and they got rid of it. So, you know, really jingles my jangles why they would do such a thing like that. Anyway, let's beat down this Rattata and get some speed EVs? I think they're speed EVs. If you don't know what EVs are, every Pokemon has its own sort of individual hidden value that they give you. There's like HP. There's a value for each corresponding stat. And you get EVs for defeating specific Pokemon. And when you defeat those specific Pokemon, you get the EV, as I just said. Wow, I'm bad at speaking. And so, the more EVs you have in a specific stat, the more stat growths you get in said stat. That's why using rare candies is like to level your Pokemon up to 100 can be kinda bad because you don't get EVs. Well, they apply afterwards, but it's like I mean, who cares? It's not relevant to what we're doing right now, and that's talking to this guy. People usually come to my house looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. You did mean to visit my house, right? How kind of you! Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and all this kinds of stuff. And I was checking something real quick. I'm sorry. Give me one moment. Whoops. We're all good. Sorry for that. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be. I'm so happy that I'll give you this. Nerd obtained the Apricorn box. That's pretty neat. If I had to say what that was, I would say that's pretty neat. Nerd put the Apricorn box in the key items pocket. With that Apricorn box, you can carry so many Apricorns. You can be a decent Apricorn collector. Only decent. This guy has no faith in me. Peony, what do you got to say about this? Peony is somehow forcing itself to... What do you mean? We've been walking for like 2 minutes, man. You really need to... grow... I mean, I get it. You're like a baby, but also... You know... Babies gotta grow up sometime. So, you know what? You gotta... suck it up. We're on a journey here. This isn't baby time. This is man time, and that's what I am. I'm a big boy. I just got my big boy sticker. You're gonna get your big boy sticker too eventually. So just wait until then, PD. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It is actually incredible, the kinds of rants you can just go on while essentially talking to yourself. I've heard so many other, I've heard so many YouTubers say that. My entire, watching YouTube life. And I never realized, I never would have thought how difficult it is to just, like, talk to yourself. Because I'm crazy. I'll do that on my own, like, at any random point. You know, I got my own cooking show whenever I'm making food. And no one else knows about it, only I do. Except now some people know about it. But that's whatever. That's fine. I'm okay with it. But when you have to do it for a video, talking to yourself, that is, holy crap! That is some difficult stuff. That is some hard stuff. But anyway, you must be Nerd. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. He's got like a fridge full of eggs. It's weird. I mean, that is where you put eggs. Not those types of eggs, though. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Nerd obtained the mystery egg. It's a mystery. A friend of mine in Ekutik gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. And I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what this is. He's the best when it comes to research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You're returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You know, you're all so kind. Also, really weird how slow you're walking.
And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Nerd. I've been searching for you for years. Draw your blade.
I'm just imagining a sword fight between Professor Oak and Ethan here. Or Nerd, sorry. That's his canon name. And it is honestly, in my head, it's pretty incredible. I wish I knew how to draw and animate, because I would totally do that. But anyway, I was just visiting my friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. I don't know what you're getting that based off of, but thanks, man.
Ah, you seem to be dependable. Would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it.
I received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. And that's all the icons, except, I think... Sorry if there was any noise there, I had to readjust my headset. I think that is all the icons. It's kind of weird that they leave one open. It's actually kind of strange. I never really considered that fact.
But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Nerd, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers just to be on the safe side.
No radio show, Professor Oak and Bucky here.
Woo!
Woo! You just say nothing. Sorry to trouble you having to go back and forth, but please make sure to hand it to Professor Elm. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm sure if I stole it, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Hello, Nerd? It's a disaster! It's just terrible! What should I do? Oh no! Please get back here now! Alright. I'm not calling my mom. I don't want to listen to what she has to say about freaking calling people. I don't got time for that, Mom. Hey, it's a hoot. Yeah, I'm already level 6. I don't think I need to get any more levels. Though, we're about to fight a very important trainer, very soon, right here. Might be pretty scary. Well, it's not usually scary. I think the only time I've had it be scary is when I've, like, pitched Cyndaquil years ago, and I was like, man, this battle should be pretty easy, and then I just got leered and scratched to death, and it wasn't fun. That's why Totodile is the best starter, people. Don't even question my logic here, just accept it.
You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Bah! Versus this guy. You're challenged by Passerby Boy. Passerby Man, more like it. Alright, I'm just gonna... Here, this is the strategy I was talking about. You leer, and then you scratch. It's that easy. Except that they growled, so now my leer is essentially... It didn't even happen. So I'm just gonna scratch. Unless they growl again, in which I'll leer... Right, listen, you little punk. Chikorita, the absolute... I would honestly probably say Chikorita is the worst starter Pokemon in terms of, like, everything. Like, stats and design. Like, look at this thing. It's a freaking potato with a leaf on its head. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. Sorry to any Chikorita fans out there. If you, like, the 4 of you that exist. Wow, I am just a salty Sammy right now. I don't know. Oh. Alright, goodbye. Sorry to anyone who likes Chikorita out there. It's just, I can't find much of the appeal, because it's like a potato. I wish he would have beat me, so I didn't get to make that that pun. I would have been complaining about how you beat me instead. Do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Well, I didn't ask, but sure. Give it back! That's my trainer card! Oh no, you saw my name! Alright, story time. That little message, oh no, you saw my name, confused the heck out of me when I was younger. For some reason, I did not, like, understand that it was just, like, this throwaway thing that did not matter at all. I thought I, like, messed up and I didn't actually, like, jot down his name. I was like, I didn't see it. What was I supposed to, what's his name? And, I was kind of just, like, stuck there for, like, 15 minutes when this fellow that we're about to meet asked me to name him. I was like, what was I supposed to do? Oh god, I messed up. Speaking of this fellow, who are you? We're investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? Hold on a second, he has nothing to do with it. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. Why wouldn't Professor Elm just, like, intervene there? Why did Lyra have to come? What? You battled the boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? What? Nope. Contrary to what Dorkly usually likes to put out in their Pokemon-related comics, I'm not gonna name him Butt. I'm just gonna name him his canon name here, which is Silver. His name is Silver. I see, so Silver was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. The next assignment is to search for this red-haired individual. Alright. See ya, man. Good luck. Nerd, I'm glad they understand you're innocent. See you later! Well, thanks, Lyra. I really appreciate it. Nerd, this is terrible. Oh, yes. What was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? I'm gonna take the egg. Have egg. Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokédex? Nerd, is that true? That's incredible. He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Nerd, I knew you were a little different. Things are gonna be fun. Your Pokemon really seem to like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? I'm not able to keep a stable voice for this guy. It has gone absolutely everywhere. If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not, haha. Becoming the champion is not at all easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Alright, well, I guess I will. Nerd, challenging the gym scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Alright, well, you know what? I think that's a good stopping point. We got our starter Pokemon from Professor Elm. We met Professor Oak and Mr. Pokemon, and got the egg that Mr. Pokemon gave us back to the lab. We fought a weird boy, and hopefully I never have to meet him again. But I guess we'll just have to find out if that'll be the case or not. Next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, we'll venture out after talking to our mom, and I guess we'll see what the Johto region has in store. Thanks for watching, everybody! If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe for more. Be sure to share with your friends, and thanks. See ya!